Like, I was asked a question that as a 17-year-old, what would I tell myself? So it's just a pre-warning for my young girls. Here you go, sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
Happy holidays. To be careful, you know, to watch who you date.
Vivica Fox calling out 50 Cent. Let me cue up that video.
Inspired to chase after their dreams. Don't date 50 Cent and don't date no damn rappers. To be able to laugh about it. Right. I had to learn to laugh, not to cry no more. But I did it. Yes.
So that was Vivica Fox throwing random shade at 50 Cent. And this was at a woman's expo, I believe, happening in Chicago.
She's still on. She's still on 50. How long? It's been over 10 years since they.
Probably longer. Way than that. Longer than
I'm
that.
just saying. I just gave it 10.
20?
You know, 20 years. Yeah. She's still on it.
You know, I want to thank Vivica Fox for wearing that dress too.
Gosh. When Vivica had her original face, like that's how long it, I didn't know.
The Independence Day face. The booty call face.
You mean younger version of Vivica.
Look, Vivica was fine in her day. Let's not.
Oh, Vivica was it.
Was.
Right, and she ain't over 50.
Now she sound old and bitter.
Vivica A. Fox and 50 Cent have been in the longest breakup I have ever seen. These two broke up in 2003, and they are still throwing shade at each other in 2025.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yes.
Old and bitter. Hey, we heard that word for?
Yes. So at the Ultimate Women's Expo, Vivica Fox decided to speak on 50 Cent. Basically, somebody in the crowd was doing she was doing a Q&A, and a crowd member asked her for advice on chasing their dreams and what would you do differently. And that's when she said, don't date 50 Cent, don't date no damn rappers. And she said, just so you know, it took me years to be able to laugh about it. I bet it did. You hurt.
Hold on, let me ask a question. Wasn't Vivica older than 50?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and you know, especially when she was trying to rock with 50. 50 was at the height.
I know.
He was at the height of his success.
This was in 03, apparently.
50 was at the height of his musical success back then. So I know 50 was doing him.
Yes, he was.
And Vivica should have been smart enough and old enough to know that.
She was old enough. She should have been smart enough that this young cat coming up, he making it to top. He ain't locking in. He got too much throwing at him.
You know, I've said this many times before. 50 Cent was the love of my life. He was the one that, dang, kind of blew that one. Happens. I was young, had been used to taking care of myself. You know, 50 wanted me to be his princess, you know, and I didn't get it. I didn't get it. So, you know, my fault.
And on top of that, that's just like the David Justice thing. 50 like, look, guess who I'm banging? Guess who I'm getting ready to be banging?
Right.
Like, you can't turn that down.
No.
You'll be a fool to turn down.
Now,
Vivica.
Now, is the reaction going to be the same from Dave Justice and Vivica Fox? Because,
no, it's not. Never does.
Yeah.
When it comes to battle of the sexes, it's never the energy isn't the same.
It never is.
She bitter?
Is Vivica Fox bitter?
You call Offset bitter.
I call him bitter because little boy.
Is Vivica bitter? Is Vivica bitter?
Really, I don't know. I didn't really know what.
She's still talking about 50 years, 20 years later.
Yeah.
She bitter.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not taking sides. It just is what it is.
Okay.
You're not taking sides?
You're wrong. You're right.
She knew what she jumped into. You know that. Quit trying
I don't think she's wrong. I don't think she's wrong. I don't.
Quit sticking.
Yeah, real talk.
Okay, now 50.
I don't.
50 did fire back. He did respond.
Of course.
He posted an AI-generated picture of himself on Instagram as Morpheus from The Matrix, and he said, either way, I'm going to have that ass in The Matrix. You know,
stupid, yo.
You know I love me some you, girl, but damn, it's been 22 years, Vivica.
And on top of that, you don't want to be petty with the petty king.
50 went light on her.
50 is the petty god. Don't do that with 50 because you know where
It's
this
come back so quick.
Now remember, Vivica been throwing shots at 50
let's not
multiple
forget what he did
times.
to
Fitty, I gotta tell you something. Last time Vivica A. Fox was here.
I know.
Dude,
I was
she
here.
Blew up Twitter. Basically, was insinuating that Fitty is on my team.
Yeah, that's what she was.
That he's gay. Yes.
I let her lick my. She thinks I'm gay.
Like he said, I hit though.
Right.
Say what you want.
More than
Look,
you
it's
still
in the
talking
matrix.
about me 20 years later, damn it.
Nah, Vivica's hurt because she's always bringing this man up, and every time somebody asks about her, she's always throwing out like, we could rekindle in the future.
Because she thought he was going to be the one.
I know.
That's what she thought.
She thought she had a youngin' up and coming, locked in. She thought she put that Vivica swivel on his ass, and he was like, nope.
Of course, the internet immediately split like Moses parting the Red Sea. Half of social media is like, she's healing, let her talk. And the other half is like, girl, it's been 20 years, free yourself. Or she called him the love of my life during an interview with DJ Vlad. Basically, it's giving unresolved twin flame energy, but make it celebrity edition.
She had that Jada Pinkett.
She thought she had that. She thought she had that gushy.
I already know what happened. He got to know her, and that's why it didn't work.
He ain't want it. That red flag.
That's the number one thing that causes breakups: men getting to know women
and act on it immediately.
Yeah, that's like the number one reason I broke up with all my girlfriends. I got to know them, and I was. Yeah, it don't matter what they look like.
Might be fine.
Shitty ass
Might
attitude.
give you the best sex in the world, but after you get
crazy as a goddamn bat, you know they're like ugly as hell.
You don't even find them attractive no more, and they can be fine as hell.
You be here, you be catching on too many red flags, like ooh.
And I'm sure for a woman, I'm sure. Yeah. But yeah, some of these chicks, you get to know them, and you be like, you know what?
Them too.
I wasted my time. Yeah, some chicks be a huge waste of time.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. You got to know who you're dealing with, and you got to make decisions based on.
You gotta
That's
act
another
fast. When you see them red flags and it's more than 3 and still counting, you just gotta leave it alone.
You're not at the carnival. When you see them red flags, you're not at the carnival. Look, you are not at that. Like,
I don't give a damn how small shit is, especially if you calling that shit out to them. Like, why you gotta do all this bullshit? Why you doing these little ass lies? If you do the little ass lies, that means you allow something stupid or some real ass shit. When you telling a person reading their ass and telling them about that shit at the beginning, let their ass go.
The biggest problem is it's the older people.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Older people doing some wild out, crashing out shit.
We are too old
drama
to be on some of the stuff that some of these people out here be on.
Yeah,
like you're too old for this.
But
like,
you got a lot of them got energy for that shit.
You can't be truthful, straight up, and honest about who you are, because
and you don't have to.
At this point in your life, you are who you are.
Right.
I don't get it. You don't have to lie, but you still decide.
Hell,
to
you
lie.
got some people that don't lie. They straight shooters, and people just in their damn head like, well, I'm just gonna make up and do whatever.
Make it the way they want.
They gonna make it whatever. Cause I know for a fact, I'm a straight shooter. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to know. Exactly. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to know. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna break it down how you can get me. Now, 9 times out of 10, they don't get me because they don't follow the rules. If I'm telling you exactly what's the blueprint, follow that bitch down to the T. When you sit here and hear me, you're hearing me. You didn't listen. When you hear me and you in your head saying, I believe I can change them, or I can change the situation. Yep. That's when shit f***s up.
Yeah.
And about 6 months into it, and they ain't even remotely started changing.
They ain't even changed. Let alone years in, they still haven't changed, and you still doing the same bullshit.